receive the kick. Number 7, Baumwoll will hold. Hold on.
wondered what I'd do.
Hi, folks. It's hard to say if this is the biggest day in Dave Calloway's life, but it certainly does rank right up there. The Williamstown native visibly emotional today as the word interim was removed from his title. He is now officially the head basketball coach at Monmouth. He took over mid-season for Wayne Zook. Team's just been awful this year, but Dave is now the man to turn it around, and he held back the tears in accepting that duty today.
I first set foot on this campus in 1987 as a recruit, and right then I knew this was a special place. The players have been unreal. They have given me everything I've asked from. And I really believe that's probably one of the reasons why I'm here right now, is because of the support and the energy and the listening that they've done to me and the staff.
Yeah, Monmouth's about to play in the Northeast Conference Tournament, and you can bet there's going to be a renewed vigor on the sidelines from the new coach tomorrow night. He's the new full-time coach of the Hawks. Good for Dave. It's tourney time for just about all the teams here in the state. Rutgers is going to host the Big East Women's Tournament this weekend in Piscataway, and we now know the seedings and who plays when. Seton Hall's up first. They're the number 9 seed, and they're going to open with West Virginia Saturday afternoon at 4 o'clock. And then Rutgers, by virtue of their division championship, they get a bye into the second round, so they're going to await the winner of that Boston College-Providence game. RU swings into action Sunday night at 6 on their home court. We very easily could see them in the Big East Championship game come Tuesday. And the Seton Hall men took a major step forward last night as they upset Miami on the road. The Pirates now are very much back in the running for an invitation to the NIT tournament. And in this game last night, one of the shots of the night, into the half, just a second to go. But that's plenty of time for Lavelle Sanders. Boy, let it fly, and it dropped. That was big as the Pirates won that game by only 5. But that was only the second best shot of the night. In the Knicks loss, Muggsy Bogues, check this out, with the left hand, and you got to be kidding me, huh? Take a look at this thing again. One more time. Muggsy threw it up, and he threw it in. Not bad. Hockey, the Devs are back tonight, and so is Ken Danico. This guy's been with the team since day one. He's one of the most respected players on the squad. Tonight he returns from alcohol rehab. He's been away from the game, for several months. He is expected to play tonight in Miami. And the Devils are ready to start that final stretch before the playoffs.
I think with the schedule this year, you know, back-to-back games, and we have a lot of games coming up in the next 2 months. So yeah, I think the break will help us. Obviously, our timing, it's going to take you know, a couple of days of practice time here, but it won't take long to get back into it.
It almost feels like the summer. We've been away for so long, and come back and just try to get your hands together and things like that.
Hopefully things will click right away. You know, if it doesn't, you can't get frustrated, but I don't think it will take too long to get back in the swing of things.
And again, if you're watching the game tonight, keep an eye out for that man, Ken Danico. He's back tonight in Miami. And tonight we got a scholar athlete who understands all the medical jargon they sling around on that show ER. He's a volunteer emergency medical technician. To Old Bridge and Jeremy Vodakov, a big-time soccer player, tonight's NJEA News 12 Scholar Athlete of the Week. George Falkowski has his story. And folks, keep a listen for this kid's grade point average.
I don't think there's people looking at me as an example in the school.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Well, we've got a surprise for you because Old Bridge High's Jeremy Vodakov is an example, and all you have to do is look at his record. SAT scores 1470, a grade point average. Are you sitting down? 5.22. How does he do that? Oh, and in his spare time, he's an all-state soccer player and also plays lacrosse. You might say this young man has a full plate.
I'm really motivated to get good grades. I guess that came from my parents. They always, when I was little, encouraged me. And I don't know, I'm really competitive. You have to be disciplined in both, and you have to keep your composure when on the field. I do keep focused, but it's harder. Like, having a lot of work to do helps me maintain focus.
Jeremy's just top shelf. You know, he's scoring 1470 on the SATs and being ranked in the number 4 in his class as a junior. His parents, I'm sure, are very prideful, and our soccer team is great having him part of it.
If you went to college, maybe you recall what it was like to choose a major. Well, Jeremy's got the same questions. Will it be business school or medical school? Wherever he goes, he'll be happy as long as there's a soccer team around to keep him busy during his spare time. In Old Bridge, I'm George Falkowski, News 12 New Jersey Sports.
And give you an update now on a scholar athlete we had back in November. This is Randolph's Gary Baumwoll. We're happy to tell you tonight he has been accepted to Princeton. He's still undecided on his major next year, but he's going to be part of that Tiger family come next fall.
Congratulations.
Yeah, good for him. And back to Jeremy, that 5.22.
Yeah, this is the newfangled grade point average.
Yeah,
I remember when 4.0 was perfect. You couldn't do better. Now,
that's
how do you
right.
do better than 5?
Apparently he's teaching the class. It's not just a matter of getting great. He's teaching.
Also teaching as well. He's a busy young man. Thanks a lot. Still more to come here on the evening edition. When we come back, a look at the day in business in New Jersey, including a look at local stocks.
Plus, not everyone is happy about Saddam's deal with the UN. We'll hear from a high-ranking Republican who says Iraq got off easy. Stay tuned.
From the day our children enter school to their graduation as young adults, New Jersey's public school teachers work hard, teaching them the value of hard work, thinking for themselves, and the skills needed for a successful future. That's why 92% of our seniors pass the new rigorous test required for graduation, and 80% of our high school graduates plan to continue their education more than ever before. New Jersey's public schools, working, improving, achieving.
We're standing at the threshold of a new era. Old ideas about energy are giving way to new opportunities. GPU Energy can help you make the most